Good morning, everyone. Now, today it is a part 2 of Culture Heritage of India. First, we recollect the things what we have learned in the first step part, right? In that, we have learned what is culture, how it comes, that it is from the Indus Valley civilization, then how old are they, how many years are there, then what are the natural heritage of India, then that is a landscape, wild animals, rivers. These are the things what it is that. Okay, now today we are learning about the cultural heritage of India. That is a man-made. Now man-made means people has made our last two generation to generation. Our forefathers has made the temple, mosque, then palaces that are known as also monuments. That is a cultural heritage made by the man. Here now, India has gifted to the world a diverse and rich heritage. Diverse means different type of rich heritage to our people, and it is gifted by India. Cultural heritage is a man-made heritage. Whenever is received or created by human with his wisdom or art and skill is called cultural heritage. Means our talents are there in different the people have talent, show their talents to in the future, and by that they have made the different monuments. This is also one type of skill of that is a cultural heritage. Then starting from Aryans, this is a tribe. It is the oldest tribe. We are also known as a Bharatvarsha, that is Aryans, Kashyap, Kushan, Moors, Persian, Turks, Arabs, Mughal, Britishers, French, etc. are the castes and tribes who came over here first for the trading, and afterwards they settle over here and then they amalgamate with our Indian culture. Okay. Then Indian culture from the exchange between all these has become rich. This will mean that what we have taken their Western culture and they have taken our Indian culture. Now we are amalgamated to each other. We have taken all the things together, and now in our India we can see all types of different culture over there. We are celebrating all the festivals and everything, right? Together, live over here together. So that is a amalgamation. The people of India from their prehistoric period, means from so many long years ago, that have contributed to the people of the world. The art of architecture and sculpture are 5,000 years old. So whatever the art of our culture is, no, it is more than 5,000 years old. It is right. Now the remains of Indus Valley civilization, means whatever we have seen from this, no, that is the evidence. It is more than 5,000 years ago. It is there, and it is found from the Indus Valley civilization. On seeing the remains of figure of god and goddesses, humans, animals, and several toys as well as sculpture of bearded men. This is a picture of a bearded man. You can see over here. It is a one type of a culture only. Okay? It is a statue of dancers. One feels self-esteem and pride in our culture heritage. I can show you the many pictures of culture heritage also. Okay, if you have seen, okay, in our country there are so many culture heritage assets. If you have gone for the travel, no, sometime in the way southern side if you go, so you can find out the South Indian temples, that is Meenakshi temples. Then if you go on to the Delhi side, you can see the Taj Mahal, right? So many monuments are there. The sculptures are there. So, there are minor all the you can see over here okay, how they have done their work in that. So many things they have. It is a very minute carvings on that. You can see over here, right? The pictures are there. Okay, how it is works. So you can find that from this. Okay. Now you can also see that. Okay, further we will look at the figure of bullock or lion on an inverted lotus of Mauryan era. It is a era, it is a period of Maurya. Then you can find out the figure of bullock and or lion. If you see now in our that currency also, in the currency also you can see this, the figure of bullock is there, then lotus is there. You have seen that, no, the four lions of that, it is a part of that. Then in the Mayur area, the statue of Gautam Buddha in the meditative form, or the Kalkan statue of Jain Tirthankar. The Jains are who are devotees of that, no? You can see the Buddhists, then that Jain Mahavir. So these are all the gods and goddesses you can see from the last so many years. Then the caves of Ellora of the Rashtrakuta dynasty, etc. By seeing this heritage, we feel proud, glad, and also respect for our cultural heritage. Okay, now next that our cultural heritage accommodates palaces, buildings, sculptures, stupas, viharas, statues. Yes, stupa means the old time they have made the that idols of that. Then vihara and chaitya. This is in the blue temple. You can see the people of that. No, their saints or that monk. All that. If the places where they are doing the chatting of God, reading the books and everything, that place is known as a viharas. And chaitya means the where they are taking the rest, do the meditation, and that is known as a chait. Yes. Then temples, mosques, tombs, forts, and gates. Even historic places of our freedom movement like Sabarmati Ashram, Dandi, Pardoli, Vardhan, Santiniketan, that is in Kolkata, Delhi, etc. These are the places is also a culture heritage. We already learned in the 9th standard and 8th standard, no, about the Gandhiji. They have started the Dandi march over from the Sabarmati Ashram and that. So these are also our culture of heritage. Beside language, scripts, discovery of zero, mathematics, it is done by the Aryabhatta, then calendar, astronomy, iron, literature, religion, Yuddha Shastra, that is when the kings and all going for their war, no, or they are for to do the Yuddha. That time they are using the Shastra that is known as a Yuddha Shastra. Then chariot, the 7 horse with the buggy, like ghoda gadi के ना 7 घोड़ा गाड़ी, that is a chariot. Then political science, zoology, botany, that is about the animals and plants. Then Vastu Shastra means where the we have to make according to Shastra how we have to make our house, or in that which is the place for proper place for the bedroom, kitchen, drawing room. That is about the Vastu Shastra. Then religion, republic, judiciary, legislation, environment, protection, etc. are the important discoveries of India. Now this is all the discovery what we have already found over in our India. Now it is a question of that. The cultural head of India. It may ask in the 3 marker in your board exams. So you will write about that in that. Yeah, what is the culture of our India? Then which are the tribes came in our India? It is also question can ask in the 1 marker. So you can copy down it in your notebook according to that. At the last of that, I will give the questions which are the you have to write in your notebook with the answers. Okay. Now then, cultural heritage of Gujarat. Now we are learning about the Gujarat. Most of the places, if you have seen here in Ahmedabad, also we have so many places. If we have seen over that here in near that Lal Darwaja, right? That then Kalupur Julta Mira, that is a Seking Tower is there. Then there is a temple of Hathi Singh. Then that Jali is there. So these are the things you can find in Ahmedabad. Okay, first we are learning about the Gujarat. Afterward we go to the Ahmedabad. Okay, the places having cultural, legendary and ecological importance of Lothal, that is Dholka Taluka, Ranpur, Limri Taluka in Surendra district, Dholavira, that is in Kutch district, Rosary or Srinathgarh, that is in Rajkot district, etc. These are the places where you can find out the importance of archaeological. Archaeological means a person who find out the things which are so many years old. By digging the places, they find the monuments or the places or things that is are archaeology. The places of pilgrim are Victory Tower of Vadnagar, stone inscription of Singh Asoka at Junagadh, Sun Temple of Modera, Gate of Champaran, Rudra Mahalaya of Sidhpur, Mansar Lake of Viramgam, Jamma Masjid of Ahmedabad, Sultan Mirara, that is a second time I told you, it is at Kalapur. If you go no, near the Kalapur station, you will find over there. Then Satranjil Lake of Patan, Raj Mahal of Vadodara, Tomb of Muhammad Khan, Parsi Agyari of Navsari are the world same places. These are the places of Gujarat. It is not so many places, but some places are only they have given. Then there are places of our pilgrim also. If you see that, no, we are going to Dwarka, this temple of Dwarka. then Somnath Temple, Ambaji Temple, Bauchraji, Ranchorjai at Dhakor, Samraji. So these are all the pilgrim places what we have in our Gujarat. I can show some places also over here. That we see afterwards some places I will show you, right? Some pictures of that where we can find these places. Okay, then well-known religious, social, and tourism-oriented places in Gujarat are Polo Forest. We are going for the picnic, no? Or together, our parents also are taking one-day picnic. You can go over there. Then Vijayanagar, Kite Festival, Kakaria Carnival every year. No, in the December we have a Kakaria Festival for the Carnival Festival, no, and for the 1 week. It starts from 25th to 30 or 31st January. December, right? Sorry for that. It is in the of that that is during the Christmas. We have a carnival in Ahmedabad, then Caste festival during the January, then Tanariri festival that is at Varnagar, Northern Dance festival that is in Modera, Ran Utsav in Kutch. Mostly it is in the February. White Kutch and Run of Kutch. These are the places where we can see the social and tourist oriented places are there. For the one picnic also we are going, or for the our parents are also we are getting for the vacation also for 2 to 3 days if we want. Not we are going these places. Now tourist places of Jain and Buddhist. Now these are the places where we are going. Mostly we find the Jain and Buddhist are there. That is, a Jain and Buddhist caves are seen in a various places of Gujarat. That is at Vadnagar, Taranga, Khambhalia, Samraji, Koteshwar, Talaja, Dang, Jagadia, etc. These are the places where you can find the places of about the Jains and the Buddhists. Okay, now here you are given the chart of fairs of Gujarat. Here you have a different names of fairs. Then with which places it is there and on which tithi. આપણે કે છે ગુજરાતીમાં કે કે આ તિથિ છે કે આ શુક્લ પક્ષ છે કે આ મહિનાનો આ દિવસે આવે આ તારીખે આવે. This that is known as a tithi. In this chart you have to learn for that. They are asking for a one marker from that. You will write this in your notebook also about the fairs. Okay. Then now India land and people means how different types of tribes are living over here, right? We are the part of that. How they came over here, how they settle over here, how they looks, what is their classification of their, how we can identify them, to which type of people are there. Everything we will find over here. Okay. Now India is a land of people. In that primitive man came into existence in eastern South Africa. Now they have came over here from the eastern south of Africa, memorized by varied and prosperous heritage. They came over here and from the and many foreign tribes came to India over here and memorized from that. Memorize means capture complete attention of all. Now consequently the remains of all tribes are found here. Means whatever people live over here, no before also now some are gone away, some are there, some are settled in some other places. But today also we have find so many people, some causes of that here also. The Dravidians were considered to be the most ancient people. So now Dravidians are the main, what they known as the most ancient people of India. But the modern researchers of linguistic means according to the caste and religion, and anthropology have proved that even before the Dravidians, 6 more tribes came and settled in India. Means before Dravidians also, there are more 6 tribes are there who came over India and settled in India. So which are the 6? So that is first is Habis, that is an Negroids, then Nisad, that is Ostroid, then one is Dravidian only, what we are learning about that. Then Aryans are there. After that, then Mongoloids are there. So this way there are total 6 different tribes who came over India and settled here. Now so we have find out so many types of, but these are the main 6. Now first is Habsi. Now some historians believe that Negrate or Nergos. Now they came over here and settled for most ancient inhabitants of India. They came from African via Balochistan to India. So they came from Africa to over via Balochistan to India and now settle over there. That is why they are known as a Habsi. They were black, having height of 4 to 5 feet and curly hair. એમની હાઈટ કેવી હોય 4 to 5 એટલે નાના નાના દેખાતા હોય એકદમ હેર હોય curly curly અને black એની હોય અને nose ને બધું એમનું કેવું ચીબું થઈ ગયું હોય એ ટાઈપના હબ્સી લોકો હોય જે આફ્રિકાને જોયું ને તમે ક્રિકેટર્સ ને જોયા હશે તમે બ્લેક ને એવા એમના વાળ બધા એવા that type of people you can known as a hubsi. After that, Nisad. Nisad means the people that tribes from Southeast Asia. Now they came from Southeast Asia. Their physical features are how they look now. Their black skin and broad head. કાળા હોય અને જે કપાળ હોય કેવું હોય એકદમ broad હોય મોટું flat nose and short in height અને નાના ડટ્ટા ડટ્ટા દેખાતા હોય. The Aryans who came later on to India, they are known as a Nishad. અને પછી લોકો નિષદ તરીકે ઓળખાય પહેલા એમને એસ્ટ્રોઇડ કહેવાતા હતા. Afterwards, they are known as a Nishad. The origin of the tribes like Kol and Mudras, Kasi, these are also all tribes are there of India. આપણે નથી હિન્દુ કે હિન્દુમાં બી કેવી રીતે હોય જૈન્સ હોય પટેલ્સ હોય then વૈષ્ણવ્સ હોય એવી રીતે આની અંદર બી different tribes are there. The Kols, Munda, Kasi of Assam. So these are all the tribes of that who came over here from Nicobar and Myanmar. આ લોકો ક્યાંથી રહેવા અહીંયા આયા હતા નિકોબાર અને મ્યાનમાર થી and then they settled over here in India. Their contribution in the development of Indian culture and civilization is immense. એમને જે અહીંયા આગળ રહ્યા contribution કર્યું development કર્યું આપણા culture નું એ કર્યું એને આપણે કોઈ બી હિસાબે આપણે માનવામાં ના આવે એટલું બધું. It is immense of that. We cannot believe that these type of things are they came over here and then they settled and they were find out clay utensils. એમણે સૌથી પહેલા clay utensils they have made, then wore cotton clothes also, and they know many skills how to make the boards, how to use the woods in different forms. This is we have learned from this. And they have great religious belief too. અને લોકો religion માં બી બહુ જ માનતા હતા. Right? After that it comes to the Dravidians. Now next are after Dravidians. It is a 2-marker question. In the board exam also it is coming of 2 marks or sometimes in the 3 marks. You have to write the matter according to that. If it comes in a 2 marker, you will write up according to that. In the who are the Dravidians, how they came to India, what are their main features, how they are worshipping to the god and goddesses, how we get as a god and goddesses, or the as we have a in the place of father we have a god that is a Shiva, and in the place of mother that is a Lakshmi, that known as a Parvati. Okay. Now Dravidians are considered to be the creator of. Now Dravidians are known as a Sindhu Valley civilization. They are known as a Sindhu Valley because they came over here and they settled over here, and they are the main creator of that of Mohenjo-daro and the direct descendant of stone and cultural heritage. They came over and they are the direct descendants of Mohenjo-daro. The tribes which came from north survived of their language and cultural features. Later they were known as a Dravidians. Afterwards they are known as a Dravidians. Now Dravidians gave the concept of mother as goddess and father as god. I told you first also, no? They have given the concept of that father and a mother. We are praying to our father, parents, no? Father and mother, same way. As a place of god, they have doing as a Shiva, and as a place of mother, that is a goddess is as a Parvati. If you are from these only we have our family members. આપણે આટલા બધા ભગવાનને ઓળખીએ છીએ જાણીએ છીએ આપણે અલગ અલગ ભગવાનને આપણે એ કરીએ છીએ પૂજા કરીએ છીએ. But if you find out that only the Shiv and Parvati are one family, only we know about that. All the કે એમને બે હતા છોકરાઓ હતા એક છોકરી હતી. We are also worshipping to the Ganesh ji, right? So from this only we got about the concept of that as a father and mother or god and goddesses. Okay. Then the goddess and father has got that is a Parvati and Shiv as a father and mother. Now moreover the tradition of worshipping nature, a gift of Dravidians. They are also worshipping to the nature also, and they are given as a dhoop instance agarbatti ne kariye, then deep and આરતી ભગવાનને દીવો કરીએ આરતી કરીએ અગરબત્તી કરીએ આ બધું આપણને શીખવા માટે કે આપણા કલ્ચરમાં લાવવા વાળા જે હતા એ કોણ હતું તો Dravidians are there. They are given us as a gift to us. Now besides nature and animal worshipping etc are their great features. Original diets of Dravidians has been accepted by Aryans and were re-established by them to the god of culture with piece of time. જેમ જેમ ટાઈમ જતો ગયો એમ રી-એસ્ટાબ્લિશ થવા માંડ્યું અને એમાં ચેન્જીસ આવવા માંડ્યા. પહેલા ધૂપ દીપ ને કરતા હતા, પછી આપણે ટ્રીઝ ને એને બધાને જોડે જોડે વર્શિપ કરવા માંડ્યા, એમની પૂજા કરવા માંડ્યા, રેનનું, સનનું, એવા બધાની પૂજા કરતા. Slowly everything will come over here. Now they bring by the Aryans to us. Okay, under the Timurid influence of North, Aryan culture was deeply internalized by the Dravidians. Hence, intercaste marriage took place. So, due to this, what happened? There is a intercaste marriage also. એક caste થી બીજા caste માં અંદર એકબીજા જોડે marriage ને બધું ચાલુ થઈ ગયું. Dravidians are matriarchal system of family. Dravidian progress a lot in different craft and arts by building a boats. Now, this also we get from the Aryan. By using the different things they have made, making the buildings, boat, raft, weaving, spinning, dyeing, etc. Also we get the concept from the Dravidians. Now due to the domains of the Aryans, they shifted to South India and settled here. As a result, today we can see the people speaking Dravidian family languages, that is a Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Malayalam. Means these are the people now settled to the South Indian side, down in the south side. And so that is their main languages now, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Malayalam. These are known as Dravidians. After that we have other tribes. Now, apart from above, Mangaloid, Alpine, Danik and Emerald tribes were also there in India. Now about the Mangaloid. So now how they look and from where they came over here. Now, Mangalore were the people who came over here via China to Tibet and settled in the North Asia. Now, they come from where? From China. North China થી આયા અહીંયા ગાડી Tibet થઈ and then they have settled in North Assam, Sikkim, Bhutan, West Bengal. That is on the west side of India. That is the seven sisters are then that side they have settled over here and now they are known as a Mangaloid. They gradually Indianized themselves by Mangalore people possessed by physical characteristics like yellow complexion. કેવા દેખાય? Yellow complexion એટલે ધોળા નહીં પણ થોડી white skin હોય એમની, flat face, chubby cheeks, almond eyes. એમની eyes હોય આમ એકદમ આમ almond type ની હોય એવા shape ની હોય. Mangalores were yellow complexion and they were known as a Kirat. એ લોકોને કિરત તરીકે બી ઓળખાય છે. Okay, after that we have a next, that is a Alpine, Danak and the Elmold. These people migrated from Central Asia. એ લોકો ક્યાંથી આયેલા છે? Central Asia થી આયેલા છે and settle over here. All these three tribes are similar. એ લોકો ત્રણે એક સરખા mostly. The original gems of these tribes are found in large number in Gujarat. આપણે અહીંયા ઘડી ગુજરાત, સૌરાષ્ટ્ર, મહારાષ્ટ્ર, બેંગાલ અને ઓડિશામાં વધારે આ લોકો જોવા મળે. That is they settle over here these places. આ બધી જગ્યા પર આપણને વધારે જોવા મળે છે. After that we have Aryans. Aryans also offer 2 marker. After Dravidian, in exam mostly they are asking about the Dravidians or the Aryans. So this is also a 2 marker. You will write about this. Okay, our Aryans are the which type of people they are here? They are the Nordic Aryans were creator of Aryan civilization. Hindus were called Aryans. આપણે બધા જે હિન્દુસ છે એ લોકો આપણે કોણ કહેવાય? એ લોકો Aryans કહેવાય. From the ancient area and where their dance popular are called Aryavarta. જ્યાં આગળ સૌથી વધારે population તમને જોવા મળતી હોય Hindus ની, that place is known as Aryavarta. As 7 rivers are flowing here, 7 rivers flowing there, that is also known as a Sapta Sindhu. એ જગ્યાને જ્યાં 7 rivers merge થાય છે એકબીજા જોડે મળે છે એ જગ્યાને શું કહેવાય છે? સપ્ત સિંધુ કહેવાય છે. In ancient time, the first Aryan population was concentrated in north. પહેલા આપણને ક્યાં જોવા મળતી હતી? Northwest side. And after that, it extended up to the Mithali, east, south in the spread up to Vindhyachal during the post-Vedic period. Now, they were more advanced people than their other contemporary tribes. બીજા બધા કરતા આ લોકો advanced છે, આગળ પડતા છે. એના કારણે આપણને વધારે જોવા મળે છે. Plus, the land are recognized with various names as ભારત ભૂમિ. આપણે જ્યારે છે તે લોકોને કયા નામથી ઓળખાય છે? તો ભારત ભૂમિ, ભારત ખંડ, ભારત વર્ષા, etc. કિંગ આર્યભટ્ટા ઓર ભારત ફૂલ ટ્રાઇબ્સ, એટલે આપણે બધા જે રાજા હતા ત્યાંના આર્યભટ્ટ ભારત ને બધાના એના ટ્રાઇબ, એટલે એના પછીના નેક્સ્ટ જનરેશન છે, નાઉ દે આર નોન એઝ અ આર્યન્સ. Now Aryans were the natural lovers. Aryans છે કેવા છે? Natural lovers છે કે they are love the nature more. They love and worship the trees. એ trees ને worship કરે છે. પછી rivers ને કરે, mountains, sun, wind and the rain. Now they are all worshipping to the natural things. એ લોકોને ભગવાન માનીને એ લોકોનું worship કરે છે. They have also composed the rhymes or the prayer of various natural elements. લોકોએ પૂજા ને બધું ચાલુ કર્યું, હાઇમ્સ કર્યા એટલે શ્લોક્સ ને બધું બોલતા હતા, અલગ અલગ એલિમેન્ટ્સ અને નેચરલ થિંગ્સ હોય એ લોકોને ગોડ માની અને એ લોકોની સેવા પૂજા કરતા હતા. In due course time some religious ceremonies like recitation of Vedas, એકના એક જે બધા હોય શ્લોક્સ ને બધું રેસિટેટ કરવું એટલે એકનું એક બોલ્યા કરવું, performing yagnas and other activities became prevalent in India. એના કારણે આપણે કશું બી હોય તો યજ્ઞ કરાવીએ છીએ, પૂજા કરાવીએ, આપણે કોઈ નવી સેરેમની કઈ બી નવું લાવે, ઘર લીધું હોય કે કોઈ ફંક્શન હોય, મેરેજ કશું બી હોય પહેલા આપણે પૂજા કરીએ, યજ્ઞ કરીએ. This comes from the Aryans over here. Okay, now after that it's come about the there are fine amalgamation of those type of that satisfies the living and harmonious structure and form which gave India a glorious and prosperous heritage. એના કારણે આપણે ઇન્ડિયા એકદમ ફોસ્ફરસ થઈ ગઈ છે. There foreigners and Indian tribes amalgamated. આપણા ફોરેન ના લોકો અહીંયા આવીને સેટલ થયા અને આપણા ઇન્ડિયન્સ જોડે amalgamate થઈ ગયા એટલે મિક્સ થઈ ગયા અને હવે we are living together over here as a way of long period of time lost the individual identity through intercaste marriages. એના કારણે આપણે અહીંયા આગળ ઇન્ટરકાસ્ટ મેરેજીસ બી સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ ગયું છે. આના કારણે આપણે અંદર અંદર હવે એકબીજાને આપણે એમનું કલ્ચર એડોપ્ટ કરી દીધું છે, એમણે આપણું કલ્ચર એડોપ્ટ કરી દીધું. Other side and local people were gently influenced by languages, script, names and religious belief played a vital role in Indianizing their foreigners. Since ancient time, a composite culture has been created in India. They all then became the Indians and short in Indian amalgamation of various culture and trade India by making a variegated and prosperous. એના કારણે આપણે બધા જોડે રહીએ છીએ, અલગ અલગ ટાઈપના people we are living together, mixture with that, we are celebrating their festival, they are celebrating our festival, we are amalgamate with, we are having the intercaste marriages also. So now by living together, our whole India became the amalgamation of various cultures. આપણને અહીંયા અલગ અલગ ટાઈપના કલ્ચર્સ ને બધું જોવા મળે છે. તેના કારણે આપણું આખું ઇન્ડિયા become a varieties of things and we have so much of prosperous of that. Okay, after that it is a preservation and conservation of heritage. How we will preserve and conserve means આપણા heritage ને કેવી રીતે બચાવીશું, કેવી રીતે એને કન્ઝર્વ કરીશું કે our next generation will see that કે એમને બી જોવા મળે છે, આપણે જોઈએ છે અમારા next generation આવે એમને બી મળે ને. If you see that so many things that totally exist કે આપણને આજના દિવસમાં એ જોવા નથી મળતી, આપણે ખાલી એને પિક્ચર્સમાં ને એમાં જોઈએ છે કે we recognize by that only કે એની કોઈ મૂવીઝ બનાવી હોય કે જે they are using the things and we are looking at them. So if we will not take the care of our heritage, if we are not preserving it, conserving it, then our next generation may not see the things what we are seeing today. That is why we have to preserve and conserve our heritage. Okay. Each aspects of Indian heritage has made India eye-catching. આપણે જે બી છે અહીંયા આગળ કેવું બનાવ્યું છે એકદમ attractive picture wise અને અલગ અલગ તમે જોવા જાઓ તો so it is all monuments ને બધા એને નાના 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 curvings ને કરીને એટલું બધું એમાં sculpture ને બધું use કરીને they are made no it become so attractive કે આપણે એને જોઈએ તો જોતા જ રહી જઈએ. Heritage brought glory to the nation. એના કારણે આપણું નેશનનું જે ટુરિઝમ છે વધી ગયું છે. એના કારણે from so many places different આખા વર્લ્ડ માંથી અલગ અલગ જગ્યાથી લોકો people come over here and notice of that and they are seeing our national for that our economy wise be our country tourist ના કારણે આગળ આવે છે. India attained a leading position in the world by keeping its rich heritage protected and preserved. આપણે હેરિટેજને ધ્યાન રાખીશું અને પ્રોટેસ્ટ કરીશું, પ્રિઝર્વ કરીશું તો જ આપણે એને પ્રોપરલી મેન્ટેન કરીશું તો લોકો અહીંયા આવશે, જોશે અને આપણા નેક્સ્ટ જનરેશન બી એને જોઈ શકશે. So it is primary and pure duty of every citizen of India to see that nobody harms our ancient memories. કે આપણી પાસે જેટલા memories છે એને ખરાબ ના કરે, harm ના કરે, અને આપણે એને properly preserve કરીને રાખવા છે. For that also government has given the value of that. In our constitution also it is written in fundamental duties also. And mentioned in article 51A in that 6 and 7 and 9 that describe the duties. એની અંદર duties describe કરેલી છે. તો શું duties આપણને આપેલી છે એની અંદર describe કરી છે કે to understand the importance of our harmonious culture, prosperity and preserve it. આપણું જે એનું importance છે એ કરવાનું, એનું ધ્યાન રાખવાનું, એને preserve કરવાનું. પછી maintain the forest, tanks, rivers, ponds and wild animals and birds along with maintaining એનું properly ધ્યાન રાખવાનું. એ maintain થશે તો જ આપણું living creature environment છે properly ચાલશે. The protection of public property and giving awareness and also including કે આપણી જે property છે public property એનું properly ધ્યાન રાખવાનું, protect કરવાનું. So that we can see of them. પછી આપણે ઘણા થતા હોય તો બધું order કરે. If it is so old, it is not good to touch them. કારણ કે એમાંથી ઝીણી ઝીણી કાંકરી થઈને એ બધું પડી જતું હોય. They have to take more care of this type of monuments. Thus, nature and create a beautiful landscapes. We should maintain the purity, sanity, and the beauty of these places considered to be our moral duty. એ આપણી ડ્યુટીમાં આવે છે એના કારણે આપણે એનું ધ્યાન રાખવાનું. The Indian heritage is an outcome of development of the people of India over a long period of time. Nature has generally dominated abundant prosperity of India. India achieved invaluable opportunities in all. આપણે એટલી બધી opportunities ને મળી છે, invaluable things development કર્યું છે. આજે ઇન્ડિયા એટલું બધું prosperous અને આગળ આવી ગયું છે. That is why as a result of what our development of India is a social, economic and political. આપણા ફિલ્ડમાં દરેક ફિલ્ડમાં socially, economically our India is coming ahead. આગળ ને આગળ આવતું રહે છે. એના માટે we have to take care of that and we have to helpful to that. Okay, after this you will write the question on this from the back. You will write in your notebook also. Give the detail of this. I have already told you, right, about the Aryans and Dravidians. Then explain the meaning of culture and its detail, cultural heritage of Gujarat also. Then what are the preservation and the explain of the preservation of that, right? Then write about the cultural heritage of India. કે તમારા ઇન્ડિયાનું cultural heritage શું છે એ લખવાનું. Then the word લોકમાતા is issued. લોકમાતા કોને કહીએ છે? You know about that કે લોકમાતા એટલે કોણ કહેવાય? It is a river. River છે એને આપણે લોકમાતા કહીએ છે. Right, so about this, then I can show you some pictures also about the natural heritage. See, these are the pictures of that. You can see here over that. These are the monuments of that. Here is dancing. These are the monuments was there. Here you can see the small curvings over there. How they are curving them from the one stone also they are making so big temples and monuments, no? That we will learn in the next chapter of that, right? So you will write, complete your things in that. You will write in the notebook. If you have any doubts or anything, you write down on that and we meet. I will solve your doubts and everything over that.